What it do? It's your favorite Texas boy, and we back with another video. All right, so today is a day more about reflection. The smoke is kind of settled, emotions have kind of calmed down a little bit. The elections have ended. The U.S. elections have ended. Donald Trump is now the president, or the upcoming president of the United States, which is interesting. So we kind of going to get into it about it. I've been having a lot of people asking how I feel, what I think is going to happen. Is it good? Is it bad? Should Kamala have won? Did Kamala get a fair shot? It's been so many different conversations around this election. So let's kind of just, get into it. My first impression, first of all, I'm a former athlete. So, always if somebody wins fair and square, you got to nod your head and, salute the winner. So there's that. Did I particularly want Mr. Trump to win? I wouldn't say yes. No, I probably didn't. Essentially more so because I felt like or feel like when he's in office, or the last time he was in office, and this may be race specific, but I felt like a little more tension, towards the African American people coming from the public. You could say it was riled up by him, it was already there, whatever the reason may be. It just seemed like specifically when he was in office, there was a particular tension with the black race that was going on in America, and it didn't really feel safe. And although there were things that people felt financially were productive during his last term in office, which that can be another conversation too, because I think a lot of people are misinformed on where some of the money came from and this and that, and that's always other conversations. So, but I believe that, I can never put money over the safety of my people, in a sense. I can never put money over the safety of my children, my aunts, uncles, grandparents, my mother, father. I just can't put, because a couple of $1,000 checks over the safety or the comfortability I would like African Americans to feel in the United States. So that was my thing. I'm a guy that feels like you got to work with whatever president is in there and figure out whatever money is, how to get your money with whatever president's in there. So I don't get caught up on who's better for what in that sense, because I feel like I'm going to figure it out regardless. So that's my stance on that. I know a lot of people feel, scared, fearful, don't know what's going to happen next. I had to talk to my grandmother, who I'm still lucky to have, who is actually from New York. So, she's had her own contentions about Trump before there was ever any president talk, even before his last election. There was kind of like a stain on his name just due to some of the things that were happening up in New York and his father. So yeah, for me, I'm not going to say that I'm just happy that he won. I do see a lot of my people, African American people, people of color, people of ethnic background worried, about what could happen next or what's the energy going to be, because the last time this was here, it wasn't always a positive energy, and a lot came from it, a lot of divisiveness. So, I want there to be a different outcome this go round, It's just nobody really knows. Nobody really can figure out where the next step is going to be. And so everybody's basically preparing for World War III, basically. So, um, it's interesting to see, somebody who's a convicted felon, convicted of assault. And I'm surprised how many women actually, voted for him with those things on his name. But that's another conversation. But yeah, this is the first time in history we got a president that's going to be a convicted felon and has sexual assault charges and fraud charges, and the list goes on. Now, you can kind of look at that another way, because now, hopefully, it's a stretch, but hopefully, convicted felons will be able to, now get jobs and now get things that they need. You know what I'm saying? So, we just kind of got to see how it goes. But it's just, I don't know, it kind of rips the skin off America, I guess you could say. You could kind of say that, character has never really mattered to America. I've always felt that way. But, I think this probably shows it on a national scale that everybody's just worried about the money. America is about the money. And that's why people come to America for the money. It's not a character thing. It's not a morality thing. What you realize with this election is it's not about his character. Everybody just want to know who's going to help us get the money. Who's going to put us in the best position to get the money. And that vote, that outcome kind of shows you that. So, but I think that's always been the basis of America. So, you kind of just got to roll with the punches. I know a lot of people aren't happy, but then I know a lot of people are happy because he did win by a large margin. It was a large margin. Now, also, too, I don't think Kamala had a fair shake at it. She really had 4 months to really run. Everybody thought for the longest it was going to be Biden running again. And then all of a sudden, I guess he gets sick. So she really didn't have a real shot at the campaign. And, for what she could do, she did all right. I think she did well for what she can do. A lot of people don't agree with her sentiments or, some of the things that come with her thought processes or things she's done in the past. So I know that kind of gets to people, but I think she would have been a great president, honestly. I think that she would have been equipped to make good decisions. I think she would have been equipped to make the right decisions. Everybody's got an opinion about somebody, so I'm not just going to jump off the board because everybody else is. But I think she would have did all right. But, everybody always has an opinion. That's how that goes. So, that's mainly my view. My view is I'm not sure what's going to happen next. Am I just the happiest? No. Do I know how to work within Donald Trump being the president and some of the things he might do business-wise? Yes. Because now it is what it is. We can't turn back the election or nothing like that. So just got to kind of get the best out of it that we can. But I am worried in a sense about the tension, racial tension, the divisiveness. I am worried about that because that's only what we saw the last go round. So I hope it's something different this go round. I know my family, they feel away. But me personally, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked that America chose the money over character. That has always kind of been the stick of America. Whenever we go to war, whenever we go get resources, whenever we trying to, get somebody out the way because we don't think it'll benefit what we're doing as a country. It's a power thing. So we will demonstrate with force if need be when it comes to the money, or we'll manipulate, move, whatever. And it's been since the beginning of time. If you read American history, it's not a pleasant one, but it runs off of that. So I think this just opened up the vision that everybody should have an understanding that when you dealing with America and you working within America, it's gonna be about the money over morality most of the time. Most people are trying to find a way to deal with inflation, deal with the bills, deal with the things that are coming up in their life every day, and it takes money. And so that's always the balance that's gonna happen. But that's my opinion on the U.S. elections. I'm not getting into whether there was fraud or rigging or this and that. It's over with. You know, bow out gracefully. We not gonna whine and cry, and just see what happens. Hopefully the best happens. Hopefully everybody is prepared to get the best out of this situation. If you feel like this is the best situation for you financially, then prepare for that. Prepare for what you could potentially get out of the situation. For whatever you think is coming, prepare for that. But other than that, stay safe, stay peaceful, love and light. And I'll catch y'all next video. Peace.